If you're looking to add some French touches to your home, antique sconces are one of the easiest ways to do that. I found these beautiful sconces off of a site called Vinted, which is very similar to Poshmark. I love that these antique sconces had these beautiful crystals dangling off of them. It just adds to the glamour effect. Plus, the fact that they're gold works really well for my apartment. Now, the sconces came with hard wiring, but because I didn't want to do any of that since I am in a rental, I decided that I was going to use rechargeable bulbs. The only issue I had to deal with is that the holes that were in the sconces weren't really great or sturdy looking for hanging off of the wall. And this one you can see actually had a gap in the hole. It wasn't completely fused together. So I decided to use these little washers to reinforce the holes before I hang them up. I applied a little bit of super glue, which is what you can see me doing here, and then adhered the washer to the metal and waited a few minutes just for that to really stick. I used classic picture hanging hooks to actually hang the sconces onto the wall. Thankfully, the size that I needed to hold this weight of sconce fit in through the hole just perfectly. I got the lampshades off of Etsy, likely a brocante find as the seller only had one pair, and they have a toile print on them, which again just adds a really nice French touch. And they're clip-on lampshades, which was a little tricky, as you'll see in just a minute that the light bulbs I used are not traditional candle bulbs. They're actually these rechargeable bulbs. They're great for instances like this where you don't want to do hard wiring. And basically, they have a magnet on the bottom that attaches to the base. It's important that the base be the correct size. These are size E14, which is the size in Europe that screws into a sort of candle bulb sconce. The perk is that you can use a remote to turn the sconces on or off, or adjust the strength in their lighting, either to enhance or dim the light. You can also change the color tone from warm to cool, depending on the mood that you want to create. Because most of my furnishings are actually contemporary, I love adding in that vintage Parisian charm with hardware like this. My apartment has beautiful French doors and Parisian windows, but I'm still working on all the lighting in the apartment to really give it that authentic Parisian feel. And I think these sconces do a beautiful job of that. Not to mention, they add some necessary lighting that I needed on this side of the room, as well as a cozy, warm feel in the evening.